Hey y'all, it's Farmer MeeMaw, and today I want to share a little bit of an update with you because I've just kind of been flaking out this week and not posting videos the way I plan to because I've been focusing too much on perfection instead of making progress. And the irony is, we changed our group name from Hot Mess to Hot Mama to Progress Not Perfection. And here I am. I'm waiting to get this big, perfect plan together before I get started on anything. And therefore, I'm not getting started on anything. And I'm getting overwhelmed with the process of writing this perfect plan. And so, I've just been kind of stalled. However, that's changing. But I also want to share with you some of the progress that I have made this week. So I'm going to claim it. I have been more successful this week at actually getting the meat for our supper. Y'all know I always forget to get the meat out of the freezer. And so my husband will go and pick up meat at the last minute, which isn't always on sale, and it drives me nuts, but it just wasn't, it wasn't on the front burner of my mind every day, just about. And so anyway, what I've done, over this past week, I've taken an inventory of everything in my freezers. I have 3 freezers, and I know what's in all of them now. Except the back freezer, I know almost everything. There are a few things back in the recesses that if I tried to move stuff to see what was back there would be an avalanche falling on me. No lie. An avalanche fell on me a few times anyway. But now that I know what I actually have, I'm going to start preparing a menu plan. And I've gotten that inventory of all of the food that we have transferred into my bullet journal, and that's where I'm going to be doing my menu planning. I also broke out the best $3 I've ever spent at Target. I'm not crazy about Target. I had to go to Target during the Christmas season, hunting for stuff that I didn't find there. But you know how you always got to walk by the dollar spot or whatever it's called in Target? And they had ginormous desk calendars, that are those great big things. And I grabbed one, and best decision ever. I'm using it as my garden calendar. And so I've been working on that, setting it up, marking phases of the moon and what to plant when. And that's where I'm going to be tracking all things garden, when to plant stuff, when to start seeds, when to transplant, when to harvest, just all of that kind of stuff. And also that's going to prompt me, okay, you got to plant this. You better have, this is the time of the year that you prepare the soil. But then I know, okay, you're going to have to plant X, Y, and Z. You better get that next, raised bed built, or 2 raised beds built, or you better get your tiller fixed because you got 2 weeks, And so stuff like that, I'm going to use that. But I've actually started to fill in the blanks on my calendars and set my agendas. And so far this month, and even just this entire month, is already packed with stuff between dental appointments and then doctor's appointments that I'm helping out with. And we have an upcoming party for my son and his wife. They got secretly married a couple of years ago, or a year and a half ago. It's 2018. And they got married right before he deployed. And so they didn't want to tell anybody because they wanted a big wedding, and they wanted everybody to come to their big wedding. But some things happened, and they weren't able to have that big wedding, and now they're getting ready to move out of state. And so we're having kind of a wedding shower, farewell party, wedding reception. So it's going to kind of be like a wedding reception and a shower and a farewell party all together. And so me and my daughter are planning out that. And y'all know, my daughter, she is so extra. She is just extra. I don't know where she gets it from, but we're having a lot of fun, and we're getting things together, but we don't have very long because it's coming up, pretty soon. So anyway, so I have that to plan along with all of these other appointments and dates to keep up with, and then gardening and getting ready for the garden, and I'm also going to use, I don't know if I'll use the same calendar as the gardening calendar, but I'm trying to get kind of like a fermentation calendar going. Of course, that helps if I have something to ferment, which I have some things, but I haven't started fermenting them yet because, I'm a lazy bum and just I've been kind of scattered. So anyway, but like it just started raining. The rain has arrived, and we're supposed to get between now, which is Thursday, and I want to say Saturday or Sunday. I don't know. We're in like a flood watch, and it's supposed to be just raining for days. And so I'm hoping, because it's raining and so I can't really work outside, it's going to give me that guilt-free motivation and focus to work on. The buses are leaving, so it's almost time for the cars to start going. I guess I don't even know what time it is, y'all. We got like a minute or two. But anyway, but it's freeing me up to work inside without guilt. Like anytime the sun is shining outside, I don't go outside to work because I feel like there's things in the house I need to get done first. But I feel guilty about working inside and not outside because it's so sunny outside. And so with it raining, I feel free to work in the house without guilt. And so hopefully that's going to allow me the time that I need to really focus on all of the things that I want to do. And one of the things that I'm wanting to plan ahead of time, and this comes back to why I haven't been posting YouTube videos. I really want to plan out these videos better so that I'm not just showing you or talking to you about why I'm not posting videos. I mean, and so that's the reason I haven't posted a video like this sooner, because I don't want my videos to just be about why I'm not doing stuff. I want them to actually be helpful stuff, or, I just want to share something that, that's going to be enjoyable to watch or helpful to watch or whatever. And so I want to start planning those out, but without planning, I told you, I've explained it to my husband and one of my friends. For me, it's like whenever I want to sit down and start planning, it's like I'm trying to get my ducks in a row, so I'll start chasing them. If you've ever tried to, catch a duck, you know what I'm talking about, or chickens or anything. You start chasing something, it's going to run from you. And that's what all of my thoughts have been doing to me. Or like I'm trying to, like I've got a bottle of marbles and I've got like 3 bottles of marbles and I want them all to come into one place. But so I just sit at my kitchen table and I just pour all the marbles out, not pouring them into anything. I just need to pour them all out and they scatter. And that's the way it feels with my thoughts. It's like, it's overwhelming, So anyway, but I'm getting there and I'm making progress and I'm starting to do my planning. And the more planning I do, the more focused I feel and the less anxiety I feel. So let that be kind of a lesson, I guess, for today's video. If we're feeling anxious about something or about not doing something, if you just start doing it, your anxiety goes down too, This is more for me than I'm sure any of y'all. But yeah, I need to remember that. And I'm sure I'll forget tomorrow. But let's move forward and let me know in the comments below, what kind of progress are you making so far? We've had a week and a few days of the new year. Are you making the progress that you thought you would? Did you start off strong and now you're starting to kind of like, like fade away? That motivation is starting to fade? Or are you like me and just like you were motivated and then the motivation was just like gone pretty quick and now you're ready to just focus? We've got to do it one step at a time, but you're not going to have a successful year or a productive year without having a productive day. And then another productive day. We can't just be productive one day and then wonder why we didn't have a productive year. We've got to be consistent. And that's my problem, y'all. So let me know, are y'all having problems with consistency? I know you guys are like on point. So many of you guys inspire me because it's like, wow, I struggle with this. And, they will take this idea or that idea and they just run with it. And you guys, do so well at things that I struggle with. And so I love to hear what you do that helps you, in times whenever you're struggling. So yeah, let me know in the comments below. What are some of your tips or tricks when you're struggling? I love you guys, and I hope to talk to you soon. Good Lord willing, and the creeks don't rise.